Good morning, hike time. We're gonna go walk up the top of the gorge here at Manning Gorge. Go up and try and find this waterfall. What do you reckon, boys?
Yeah.
Good. Now we might look a little bit underdressed, but we've got to swim first up. We've got to swim across the pool. So they have some little barrels that we can put our bag in and the kids maybe to float them across, like little boats. But Liz and I will get quite wet. About an hour, I think, or a bit over, to walk up to the waterfall. Then there's some good swimming up there as well. So.
Sounds good.
We've done all right. I reckon it's only probably 7:30 in the morning and we're ready to go. So that's a pretty good effort for us. Yeah. Righto. Are you ready, James?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I'm ready.
You're ready too?
I'm done in a little boat.
Yeah, little boat. That's right. All right.
Tiny little one.
Let's go check it out.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I've become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset.
Why did I go?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Oh. So these are the little cut barrels they got for us to throw our gear in to try and keep it dry. The boys are keen for a little ride across as well. So see how this goes. Sit down.
Oh. It just reminds me of who sank the boat.
Yeah. Righto. Feet in. All right, you good? Cameras and phones in a dry bag, just in case we tip it over. Yeah, mate. You just got to try and sit nice and still, okay? How come you're dry and I'm wet, Harrison?
Because you were towing me.
Yeah, towing you, yeah. You got to go in the boat. Well, we made it across the creek,
So,
or across the
Dad,
swimming hole, the gorge.
Yeah.
Mate.
if you or Mum were in the boat and the boat would sink.
Yeah.
What? What are you saying?
Yeah, I don't know about Mum, but Dad definitely would sink it. Let's punch out a bit of a walk, eh?
It is a bit of a challenge sometimes working out how fast to go. Obviously, when you're carrying heavy backpacks like we are, we want to get there as soon as we can to enjoy it, but we do have to go at the kids' pace, and lucky for me, kid pace is also my pace. So it's really only Simon, who's a little bit more sure-footed than the rest of us, who could go any faster. So Yeah. I can see the water. I'm pretty keen for a swim. Looks amazing. This has been a nice walk. It's been just challenging enough to make it interesting without it being a flat track. There's a few rocks you got to hop over and just constantly watching your step, which gives it that sense of adventure. It's definitely achievable. It's very doable, but it's just, I like when there's a little bit of an adventure to get in. It makes it all the more rewarding, I think. Oh my gosh! I'm so excited to be here. This is awesome. This looks epic. This will do me for a couple of hours, I think.
All right, we're going to get set up for a swim. We're nearly set up already, but
yeah, I'm ready.
We're ready, yeah. Let's have a swim.
This is me ready.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right. Look who I've got on my back. Little Jamesy boy. Hey? I love this. Gorges with fresh water. I don't know how you beat it. It's just perfect. That was awesome. Yeah, we just met a heap of really nice travellers, chilled out, but she's going to be a hot walk out. Lucky there's a swim at the end. All right, let's do this. We made it out. We're back at the river, ready for a swim. It's nice to have a swim on the way back. So this is where you go across in the boats, and just over here, there's a nice little sandy beach section there. It's perfect. That is absolutely perfect for kids. That's where we had the kids yesterday. They loved it. Really enjoying the Kimberley. It's hot, but there's just so many awesome spots to see here. Yeah. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. It's just everything feels like an adventure. Everywhere you go, it feels like an adventure. And that's what I love about the Kimberley. It just feels like you're constantly getting this level of adrenaline from, hiking, swimming, going across these rocky gorges, driving through the roads. Everything has that just little level of adventure to it. I'm keen to come back at a different time when it's, the waterfalls are in full flow. But it's really nice at the moment to have these beautiful places pretty much to yourself. If you're willing to wait for a little while, like if you hike in and then just wait a bit, there's always a time where you have it to yourself, and it just feels so magical. All right, time to go. Our taxi's coming. Just whistled up a water taxi. I just ordered a water taxi.
Yeah. Gondola for Liz?
Gondola for Liz? Yeah. How was the hike today? It was gnarly?
Yeah.
What was the best bit? The boat ride or the swim?
The swim.
The swim?
My favourite was the boat ride.
Yeah, you liked that, didn't you?
Me too.
What are you making, Harrison?
A giant spider.
Been a big day. It's not even 2 o'clock. This is another classic Liz moment that I'd like to share with you all. In my attempt to make pancakes for Father's Day, instead of putting 30 grams of sugar into the pancake mix, I accidentally put 30 grams of desiccated coconut into the pancake mix. So we're having coconut pancakes for dessert tonight. Do you think you'll like coconut pancakes?
Yeah, coconut pancakes.
Yeah, let's have a crack at this, all right? The mixture is a little lumpy. Let's see. It's got a lot probably to do with the desiccated coconut that's in it. If it's any good, for the record, it's about 35 grams of desiccated coconut. I'm secretly pretty proud of that. These are going to be good, Dale. Not that secretly. If I have a win in the kitchen, I'll let everyone know about it because they don't happen very often. Behold.
Stack.
I'm pretty proud of this. Does it meet the Simon pancake fluffy standard?
It's pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. Better than the crepes you normally knock out.
Desiccated coconut, secret to fluffy pancakes. On to something. Who's this one for, Harrison?
Jan.
Jan.
Oh, ha, ha. Oh, wow.
There's banana on the bottom.
Well, we did it. We're off from Manning Gorge. We're going to head towards Galvins Gorge and then Adcock Gorge. We're just going to stop in at the roadhouse on the way out, top up our water tanks and dump some rubbish. And we're on the road.
And we're out of here. All right, let's go see what we find.
Let's go.
Pretty loose plan, like normal. Pretty standard for us. Not really, yeah.
Just a rough idea, but not committing to too many plans. We'll just see how we travel, where we stay, how we feel.
We made it to Galvans Gorge. Just had a bit of a lunch in the van. We just put all the blinds up in the van because when we go for a walk like this during the middle of the day, it just helps keep the van heaps cooler, we find. So just shut up all the blinds. The boys are just finishing off their lunch. It's about an 800 metre walk in here. It was only about 15 k's roughly along the main road from Mount Barnett Roadhouse to the parking area, which is just off the side of the road. We've had a little problem with one of the blinds on the windows, which I've had to do a temporary repair on. I have next to James there. Yeah, there's the screws. The blinds are screwed to the wall frame, and the screws stripped out of the wall. Just the vibration, I think, it's stripped the screw out. And it's happened before, and I've just put in larger gauge screws in there to try and hold it, which has worked for a while, but it just hasn't held up. I think what I'm going to do is, in other spots where it's stripped out of the fiberglass walls, I've just put in like a nutsert, so I might show you when I do that. But yeah, just a little nutsert that screws in first, and then a bolt screws into that. So I'll have to get my hands on. I've got some with me that I bought as spares, but yeah, I did the wrong size, so I'm gonna have to get some longer bolts to do it. But anyway, for now, the old 100 mile an hour tape is gonna have to do the trick. So anyway, that's the out. But I think, tell you what, considering how the rough's been, considering how rough parts of the road have been, we've done about 400 k's now on the dirt, plus some side tracks. It's yeah, surprising that that's the only thing that we've had. So. What a great little spot this is. Water's a little bit fresh, but an easy walk in. The last little bit of rock hopping and stuff, but nothing too crazy. The first 3/4 of it's easy as. But
Yeah, it's perfect, especially if you've got little kids. It's
yeah,
good. Nice, easy one.
James walked the whole way in, which is a nice change for him. He doesn't do many walks, but mainly because we're impatient.
Yeah, it's just a nice, beautiful Little oasis though.
But even though there's not much water coming over, it's just quite a picturesque waterfall.
It's a bumpy 5Ks into Adcock Gorge. It's a very bumpy 5Ks into the Adcock Gorge walk. See you in about half an hour when we get there.
Driven from Galvins Gorge up over the range, well, one of the ranges, and yeah, about 25 k's, and then turned off at Adcock Gorge. 5 k's down there, and got ourselves to a little walk. So
There's a tyre repair place in the middle there.
over the range, mechanical and tyre.
You might need it.
The only one on, as far as I know, the only place on the Gibb that you can get mechanical repairs and tyres done. So maybe keep that one in mind. It's, yeah.
A very entrepreneurial business.
Yeah. The trail in a few spots isn't that easy to pick. Yeah, mate. But yeah, we're just hugging the right hand side of the creek all the way up, it looks like. So far anyway. But yeah, she's a bit of a scramble. It's not actually that warm today. So Liz and I haven't gone for a swim, but the boys went for a quick paddle. A beautiful big spot, big water hole. Worth the little gnarly walk in, pretty easy walk. But definitely just make sure you do push on past when you first get to top of the creek. You just got to push up past the rocks a bit further till you get to the big waterhole. So we just ran into some other travellers and got talking to them. They heading the opposite way. So it's always good to meet people going the opposite way because you can share your favourite spots and your tips and your different locations you want to travel. So yeah, that was good. We've just been chatting to them for probably best part of an hour. And yeah, they're camping just across the main Gibb River Road from where we leave. Once we get out of Adcock Gorge, they're just free camping out there. So we might go and camp up with them tonight, I think. And then we'll make our way towards, well, further west tomorrow and chill out and see what we find. Oh yeah, it's been a nice spot just to sit as the sun goes down and chill out. Nice and cool in here and just relax. Head back to the van now and grab the van and we'll go and make camp somewhere. I'm just gonna get the kids one of these. Yeah, I can get you one too. Green tree ants. So these little green, I don't know if you can see them on the camera, but little green bum ants. You can eat them. They're a bit of bush tucky. I don't know what. They're meant to be quite sweet. They're not really. They're a bit lemony, like a limey, lemony flavour, a bit tangy. So the boys are keen to try one, so I'm just gonna pick them one off. They're a bit hard to catch, but once you grab one. All right.
You only eat the bum.
You just bite that little green bit at the back there. Bite it. Bite that little.
I don't know.
Yeah. Bite that green bum ant. The green.
Dad,
Do you want it or not?
it's getting out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta
holding
bite
him.
it.
He's not going anywhere. I'm holding his head. You gotta bite his bum. You bite his bum. You'll bite it. Bite his bum. Bite it. Bite it with your teeth.
Bite it with your teeth.
You don't like it? You don't like it? Is it tangy? You try it.
I don't think
Do you want Mum to have a crack? Oh gosh. Here we go. You gotta get your front teeth and bite it.
Yummy?
That's actually pretty good.
They're not bad. They're kind of like a sour lolly or something. Or
It was
Oh, that one that wasn't sour at all.
some of them are quite tangy. Maybe that one wasn't. Maybe I picked
Picked me a good one,
picked you a
Dom.
good one.
All right. Who said you didn't gather and provide, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
amazing.
You're leaving.
leaving.
Eh? Okay. Thanks.
Nice.
Thanks for the announcement. Thanks for announcing that for us. That's
Do
good.
you want to try one now that you've seen how to do it?
Oh no. All that excitement for nothing.
Well, the kids bloody stitched me up there, didn't they? Did you plan this with them?
Don't need to, mate. They do it by themselves. Alrighto. We're gonna punch a walk out of here. Skedaddle.
Hey, boy. A guy just ran past us enjoying his run, and Harrison goes, "Wow, he was in a hurry." Sam goes, "That's how fast I'd be if I didn't have you with me." James is just complaining that his legs are a bit sore from all this walking.
He's kidding, isn't he?
In the backpack. If you're parenting in a caravan, you turn the camera on, focus your attention for 2 seconds, and in the background, your kids have got a pair of scissors. Say, what are we doing, mate?
What are we doing, mate?
You say I'm the reason it takes so long?
I know it doesn't take too long.
Yeah.